Most people are going to spend the best years of their lives working for someone else. Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, trading their time for a paycheck. And the sad truth is, when that paycheck stops when the job ends or the body gives out, most Americans have almost nothing to show for it. The average person retires with less than $90,000 saved. That's not financial freedom. That's barely enough to last a few years. But there's a different way to think about money. Instead of just earning it, what if your money started earning for you? What if you could build income that comes in whether you're working, sleeping, on vacation, or just living your life? That's what passive income is. And today I'm going to walk you through 5 real ways that everyday people are building it right now. The first one is dividend stocks, and it's one of the most powerful long-term tools in personal finance. Here's the simple idea. When you buy shares of certain companies, those companies pay you a portion of their profits just for being a shareholder. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to show up. You just own the stock, and every few months, money lands in your account. Companies like Coca-Cola, Johnson & Johnson, and Procter & Gamble have been doing this for decades. They're called dividend stocks, and they pay what's called a dividend yield, a percentage of the stock price paid out to investors regularly. The average yield in the S&P 500 sits around 1.5%, which sounds small until you do the math. $100,000 invested would pay you $1,500 a year without selling a single share. And the real magic happens when you reinvest those dividends and let compounding do its work over time. The earlier you start, the more the numbers work in your favor. Even $50 a month invested consistently can turn into something significant over a decade or two. The second stream is one that almost nobody takes seriously, and that's a mistake, because it requires almost no effort at all. It's high-yield savings accounts and certificates of deposit, and the opportunity is hiding in plain sight for most people. The average big bank savings account pays you almost nothing. We're talking 0.01% interest. But online banks, which have lower overhead costs, compete for your money by offering dramatically higher rates. Right now, many high-yield savings accounts are paying over 4 to 5% annually. That means if you have $10,000 sitting in a traditional savings account doing nothing, you could be earning $400 to $500 a year just by moving it to a different account. Same money, same zero risk, just more return. Certificates of deposit work similarly. You agree to leave your money in the account for a set period of time, 6 months, 1 year, 5 years, and in exchange, you earn a fixed interest rate. The longer you commit, the higher the rate. If you have an emergency fund or money you don't plan to touch for a while, this is the single easiest financial upgrade you can make today. It costs you nothing except the time to open an account. The third stream takes more effort to build, but once it's done, it can pay you for years. Digital products. The idea is simple. You create something once and you sell it an unlimited number of times. There's no inventory, no shipping, no overhead. Every sale after the first one is nearly pure profit. A digital product can be almost anything: an ebook, a template, a course, a set of photo presets, a budgeting spreadsheet, a collection of social media graphics. Think about what you already know how to do well, something you do naturally that other people find difficult or time-consuming. There's almost certainly a market for it. Platforms like Etsy, Gumroad, and Teachable let you list your product online and collect payments automatically, around the clock, without you being involved in the transaction at all. A teacher in Ohio made $40,000 last year selling lesson plan templates on Etsy. A photographer cleared $8,000 in a single month selling Lightroom presets to other photographers. These aren't outliers. They're people who took a skill they already had and packaged it into something they could sell in their sleep. The upfront work is real, but the income that follows can be completely hands-off. The fourth stream is real estate, but not the kind that requires a down payment, a mortgage, and a phone full of tenant complaints. Most people hear real estate and immediately think it's out of reach for them. It's not. You can invest in real estate today with as little as $10 through something called a REIT, a real estate investment trust. A REIT is a company that owns and operates income-producing real estate. We're talking apartment complexes, shopping centres, office buildings, hospitals, data centres. By law, REITs are required to pay out at least 90% of their taxable income as dividends to shareholders. You buy shares of a REIT exactly the same way you'd buy a stock. You collect dividend payments on a regular schedule, and you never deal with a single property, lease agreement, or maintenance call. Over the long run, many REITs have returned anywhere from 8 to 12% annually. That's real estate income without the real estate headaches. For anyone who's ever thought about becoming a landlord but didn't want the responsibility, REITs are the answer. The fifth stream is the hardest to build, and the one with the highest ceiling. Content creation, a YouTube channel, a blog, a podcast. The idea is that you create content online, and that content becomes an asset, something that keeps generating income long after you made it. A YouTube video you upload today can still be getting views and earning ad revenue 5 years from now. A blog post that ranks on Google can bring in affiliate commissions for years without you touching it again. The income comes from multiple directions at once: advertising, affiliate marketing, sponsorships, and eventually your own products or services. The more your audience grows, the more those streams compound on each other. This is the one that takes the longest. Most creators don't see meaningful income in the first year. Many give up before they ever get there. But the ones who stay consistent, who keep showing up even when the numbers are small, eventually build something that works for them indefinitely. The content keeps running, the income keeps coming, and at some point, the work you did 2 years ago is still paying your bills today. Here's the honest truth about passive income. None of these are truly passive at the very beginning. Every stream requires something from you: upfront money, time, knowledge, or all three. But the whole point is that the work you put in today builds something that doesn't need you to keep feeding it forever. That's the trade-off. Short-term effort for long-term freedom. The biggest mistake people make is waiting until they have more money, more time, more knowledge. But the best time to start one of these was 10 years ago. The second best time is right now. Pick one stream that fits where you are today, start small, stay consistent, and let time do the heavy lifting.